Y'all, are these safe to eat? Let me know. Hey guys, good morning. Welcome. I'm Tracy. This is my channel, Tracy from the Mermaid Cove. And yeah, every day I threaten I'm gonna make, my sweet potatoes, I've done really well. I have 2 left out of a bag, a 5-pound bag. But will this make me sick? I don't know. Right? It feels okay. And this, y'all, I got some onions. Got green onions growing. I feel like I'll let this go for sure because it doesn't feel right. But I don't know. Let me know what the story is with that. And how long do you have to have an onion until it does that? But we have some Trader Joe's stuff first. Shopping. I was so tired, y'all. I pushed myself way too far. Just got out of the shower. But I was in bed by like 8:30. I woke up about 6, got up about quarter after because, I have a cat that likes to get up at 5:30 now, which, it's not happening. Did I get a fork? I did. Okay. So let's start with protein. So I think I have some chicken nuggets from Trader Joe's. Y'all, these are 63 on Yucca. It's a good score. No harmful additive chemicals. So basically it is, they have many kinds. It's just breaded chicken breast nuggets, containing up to 15% of solution. I do not know. They're gluten-free, y'all. Excellent. Cook them from frozen. I did throw them in my toaster oven, or my convection oven, because they didn't have air fryer. But you could totally put them in the air fryer, and I just didn't feel like, I don't know in the top of my head how to convert it. But, so that's, I'm going to keep that in my freezer. That's a good thing to come to. Let's see. So I kept, does it come like this size, right? Well, basically, all white meat is so good. And I went ahead and scanned all of them. And it's funny, a lady was standing there. I just scanned most, and she said, "What are you doing?" I said, "Well," explained to her about yucca. And she goes, "What about these?" I said, "They're toxic." There was like a 2. She's getting them for her kids. Told her about this one. That one's healthy. Buyer beware, right? So, sorry. The second thing I got, I had bought one of these. They're new. It was 99 cents. It has limited risk. So, it's in the 30s. It's not a 0. It's in the 30s. I don't eat this very often. I like to have one for when I want it. I think I have an Annie's one. But it's the Joe's, and you're going to try it. I didn't heat it up because I'm only going to have a bite. I probably won't eat most of it. It tasted good yesterday. So it just looks like your normal. But really, you'd be better off just grabbing, some noodles and cheese and making your own. But it's convenient. Y'all, now this is a problem. Let's have some coffee. I got Pooh Bear with me. So, I was dying for something like carbohydrate-ish, and the battle every day to go get fast food or go grab this or get an ice cream is a lot. Probably because, I'm just processing so much, and, my brain's trying to cling to something. I'm letting go, letting go, letting go. Letting go. I should find that on my phone and listen to it. Trader Joe's iced gingerbread squares. And it says made soft baked gingerbread bars glazing with icing. Whole crap load of ingredients. Let me see. I had 3 of these things. See, that's too bad. That's 140 calories a bar. Well, at least the first thing is wheat flour, brown sugar, butter, molasses, egg. We're all cooking. Powdered sugar. Oh, I've got canola oil, palm oil. And then we come down to some terrible, terrible things. Now, I don't remember what it costs. It's in the frozen part. $4.99, I don't know. So it comes in a little tray, just like if you got the Samoras. It comes in a tray. It looks like this, perfect sizes. I'm gonna try to bite for y'all. Not for me, but for you guys. Phenomenal. It'll come in like the Samoras do. My brain's like, ooh. Y'all, with some coffee, superb. So I got good news, bad news. The bad news is it's a 0 on yucca. Toxic chemicals all through this. The good news is it's a 0 on yucca. And you can't buy them right now anyway. I have one other dessert thing I think left that I'm going to take from Sue's birthday when we do our taste test. So I'm going to give one to somebody. You know, somebody gave me food and you can't return it empty according to the Asian traditions. I've been trained by my Asian boss a long time ago. I'm going to give her one. I'm not going to tell her toxic. It's just one. So again, I think the idea of all that is, you know, you just give yourself some nuggets that aren't that one, you know, they're 0. Give them some macaroni and cheese. That's a 39. Most of them are 0. Let's throw in a little dessert, a little ice cream, this thing, 0. So I guess the idea is limit your zeros. I think when there's something new I want to try and it's iffy, I buy one. Then I can try it and I can always return it. I don't, but you know, I gotta try things for y'all. I'm having lunch with someone, so I don't have to worry about lunch. Gonna grab cherries for my dessert, y'all. They're so good right now. Beverly's bringing me a bunch of stuff tomorrow. But let's talk about my ADHD and what is going on in this house. So I killed myself yesterday, basically. Hope you saw the video. Unfortunately, my dance scene did not last long. You couldn't see it, but I had a good time. It was Adele's Rolling in the Deep. So from now until Monday, I'm just going to finish things, right? I'm a finisher now. And even though my brain does not want to finish things when it's not medicated correctly, I'm a finisher. So that's the goal, is not to be in the garage until Monday morning early. Now my friend Sophia couldn't come last night, and you know, it's a lot. She has, you know, she does a lot, and that's okay. So she's gonna come Monday and Saturday next week. We're just doing 2 hours at a time. But I thought, well, I'm down here. And let me, you know, because there's a lot of containers, right, that full of things, papers, stuff like that to sort. And I really made a decision that the majority of it will probably go, right? Most of everything in the garage will have to go. I've had a, you know, come to Jesus moment where, you know, it's a thing. And that I went through 3 like bag full of stuff last night when I was recuperating, and majority of it went. I have like an IKEA, the big IKEA bag just full of paper. So I'm gonna have to take that to work and recycle it because I said my recycling. So it is going to be, because I need to take pictures of my living room for my ad that's going up, and I'm going to be super organized by Monday because I need to, some of these things you pay like a certain amount a month, and I want to be super hyper focused and also have everything ready up and to go. But I need to do some follow through here, And that's okay. I just said, you know what? Let's get out of judgment. I'm doing much better on judging. And then I had talked to my guy about, my brain guy about EMDR. But there's some local ones. So what I'm going to do is, and I meant to do it yesterday and I just, God, I just pushed myself. So even today at lunch, I'll come up with maybe 5 people because I haven't heard from my therapist, my old one. But, and do that and just make some phone calls because I want to get busy. I want to get started. And I think I've got a good spidey sense. So, and they're local. Because my thinking is, you know, like a lot of times I had therapy at 7 o'clock on a Thursday after work, which was perfect. Because then you come home and you can process. To do it before work, I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the best match for me. And I've been talking about it, but I got to do it. It's not that I don't want to do it, but my brain is fighting me. I did get my dishes done, y'all. I've given up on roasting vegetables, I think. Today, anyway. I can make my quiche with spinach, and I do have some mushrooms. I can just cook them up on the stove, right? And a little, because the spinach wilted, throw them in my thing. I don't want to make it now. I might make it tonight because I'm having lunch out, and I will have leftovers. So I might, and then Beverly's going to give me food. So maybe Monday we'll do the quiche because I don't want to, sometimes that happens. I make something, I don't eat it, right? But, it's a lot. I know I'm talking fast. My brain is thinking fast. My body is like, whoa, as my mama said, whoa, Nelly. But I had something I wanted to show you. So I have these, I'm just like hot for flashcards and phonics cards and all kinds of cards. Right, I just love them. I love them. The aesthetics and in art, you can do all kinds of stuff with them. But letting these go, and if you can see what I'm keeping, but that's okay. I'm gonna have to start using them. And then these are Susan Branch. I've had these forever, but they're all these neat little things. I kept a couple for my Valentine stuff. So those are gonna go. And then these were just some random stuff. So I took it at lunch and sorted through it. It's a good time to do something because it's meditative. So and these are just random, you know, right now people sell just packs of different pictures on them. It's a thing. And then these were these cute, I don't even, any idea where I got these. Honestly, I've had these for years. This could be bad. It's like a tarot card, passion. You pick, I don't know. Anyway, I'm letting them go. I kept a couple. So I have a bag in the house of stuff that needs to go out to be packed. See, my brain thought, oh, you could use that in your Valentine for love. Nope. You have other stuff you could use, right? So that's going. Y'all need to get some more sweet potatoes. So I might do a little grocery thing. I don't know if I'm gonna do it tonight. Haagen-Dazs is on sale. Actually, if I get the Haagen, and then this is some of this fabric we went through. Put this off my table. I kept like 2 things of it. Like I might keep. Go in my bag, and I gave up 1 skirt and I kept 2. I don't feel like trying them on, but I did. Whoa, let's just get this stuff out, and I might tonight just grab some more tops. Kind of like this one. I kept that one, and let's see, 1 piece. The rest are okay, right? Okay. Yeah, so I'm probably take you down in my studio, and just show you where I'm at, right? And but I have to let more books go. I'm choosing. I want to let. I don't have to, y'all. I don't, but I'm choosing, and I want to let books go. So really, pretty much most in the garage needs to go. I mean, there might be some that are okay. But I don't know. I don't feel comfortable selling those, you know, but yeah. But you know, things, to me now hoarding is if you buy too much and you can't appreciate it, you don't use it and it loses value, or, you know, like food, right? You buy too much food, you can't eat it all unless you have like 9 people living with you. And that's a habit I learned from my mother, and I'm unlearning it, right? And I've done excellent. And, you know, I used to think and hold against myself, I don't know, do y'all do this? Like if I thought of something, then I felt bad. Like if I just thought of it, like that's a normal reaction. That's life. That's how brains work. So now I know, oh yeah, no, it's not the thought, it's the action that matters. And it's okay to have these thoughts and acknowledge that, yes, every day my brain wants to have some food and outside. And that's like my comfort. And it's like something my mom and I did, my dad and I did. And I have really lost my taste for McDonald's because it is all toxic. And that was my dad's thing. We went every Friday night. But I guarantee then the food was not toxic. I've really lost, unless I want a Sprite. I've been craving a frozen Coke, but it's so hot I'm gonna get out of my car. And Burger King's the only place that you can drive through and get one, and their machine never works, so no frozen Coke. You know, but it's okay. It's okay. I just think it through. Not last night. I came this close to getting a pizza. I'm like, it's $20. $20. You want to spend $20 that you can on that? I don't think so. So, like I said, I'm going to run by Aldi's, not now, next week, and get a couple of their frozen pizzas and they're smaller and they're easy to fit in the freezer and they're much cheaper and yummy. I like them. And you just zhuzh them up, right? But so, yeah, so I have moved on from judging myself for having the thoughts. It's okay. Tamu sent me a thing because I have not shopping. I haven't really looked at it. And you guys, I will admit, this is a Tamu top. And how adorable is this? I love stuff like this. So I had gotten like 4 tops, I think. But I'm losing weight and I don't need any new I don't need anything new until clothes are hanging off me. But I am 1 pound away from moving into the 30s, the 230s. So like I think I've done talks about my weight loss journey from birth on and my surgery, but I don't know if I post stuff. I am so forgetful. You know, there's people that have come in the library for years. I can't think of their name when I first see them. I'm like, you know what? You can freak out about it or just understand that your brain is in a crisis. And it's okay. It's okay. You're in a crisis, it feels like. It's okay. So anyway, I will sit down and do that again. And I'm going to have a diet by stress, right? And packing that and getting rid of all your stuff. Not all. See, that's drama. That's dramatic. It's not the truth. Truth is I'm letting go of things that have no value, things that don't make me happy, things that are extra or not useful. So I'm going to rephrase that. So I think on Monday I want to do these 2 last cupboards here, and as I have a pie plate, so I can do my quiche, yeah. So I don't have to buy one of those. I don't like those things anyway. The ones you buy already made. One day, if I feel like, I'll whip up my own crust. I'm going to do those 2 things. And really, my kitchen, other than one top, is, basically done. The stuff that stays here. But, yeah. Can I tell you how blessed I feel to have air conditioning? It is so brutal. I mean, the week before this heat, it was freezing. I was so darn blessed. The timing of this, right? Just so blessed. And my heart goes out to all the animals and people. And how do people work outside? The yard people? Oh my God, I don't know. And apparently, Beverly's my weather girl. I've been watering my flowers, but some are not making it. Some are very hardy, and I'm going to take a picture and ask Beverly, I need only these next year. But I need some lawn caring soon. And yeah, so that's kind of what's going on here. So all of the stuff that I'm letting go of, giving away, I'm going to do first. And then I'm going to start on all my stuff. And yeah, that sounds like a good plan. So in the library, in the studio, I have a bunch of books to cut up, basically, because to kind of pull paper from. I like the covers. I want to do journals. And okay. Limit to choices. So I never met a Richard Scarry book, a Dr. Seuss book that I could live without. But what I'm going to do is some of my some of my golden books are ruined. So I'm going to go through all that. It is what it is. Maybe I'm not meant to have a huge collection of golden books. Probably a good thing. My little villa by the sea in New Zealand is probably not going to have maybe one golden book, right? That seems reasonable. But so there's Dr. Seuss in the garage. So what I'm going to do is I'm putting all the Dr. Seuss together, and then some of them I don't like. Really, some I don't. I don't like some of this stuff. So I got to keep Put Me in the Zoo. That's one of my favorites. And I have that doll. So, I need to limit it. And then the ones that are really good condition, I'm going to give to my friend for her grandchildren. And Richard Scarry, I don't know, y'all. We can't think about Richard Scarry right now. So you got to see my albums. Albums are so flipping heavy to get rid of. But I was at some point going to buy myself a turntable. That's not right now, but eventually I can. And but I want to get these things really cleaned and packed away, no damage by anything. But that's for another day. And I still have a whole box to throw out. God, they're so heavy. So I'm going to make sure today, I'm going to go to work a little early and get everything emptied out of my car. Beverly's coming tomorrow to get her stuff. Today I'll put all her books library books, and I have maybe a couple more things, but she's got a lot coming, but that's okay. And yeah, and I'm meeting someone for lunch, so that's nice. But you really don't want to, my treadmill, I really want to get my treadmill cleared off, but that's a good week away, I think. So I brought all these books into the library. I need to put them up on the shelf. And the idea is going to be at some point, I'm just going to go through and limit it. But for now, these are the ones I think I want to keep. I have 3 huge things of books to donate to either the library, or I'm splitting in between the vets and the library. I don't want to give the library too much stuff because, we only have infinite space. But some kind of interesting ones I'm going to give them. And then again, this bed, they took the frame apart, and I'm really not sure how to do that. So hopefully Sophia will help me on that. But now I have this rolling storage, and I'll show you, but it doesn't roll because it's carpet. That's clear. And then the other one has tons of boxes with stuff in it, with lids. So that is the kind of stuff I'm going to have Sophia bring out to the garage for me, and I have a good place for it. I also know where the stuff in the garage is to sort through. But before I really start any of that, like I said, I'm going to do 20 minutes or so at a time. I want to do some yard stuff. I got the mulch. I have this pushy thing Angela gave me. I finally got the mulch on there. So I'm going to mulch the front. That can come off my list. And I still have these trees I cut. Terrible, but I really got to handle that. So, and then poison ivy has to be dealt with, y'all. I just can't get myself to do it. I guess I'm afraid. But yeah, and I have so many containers. So right now I'm looking in my studio ones that don't have lids and match them up. I'm obsessed with the lids. And anything that doesn't have a lid, I'm going to fill up and give away. There's no use in having it without a lid in the garage for sure. And at the very end, and I had some that were kind of cracked, so I've been filling them up for the if I say food bank, I mean Vets of America. But like I said, they're coming Tuesday, and so Monday, Sophia's not coming till noon. I can't be out in the garage doing anything at noon on Monday. So I'm going to get up early and do my packing. And then maybe what I can, so I'm going to have her bring that stuff in and then help her. Maybe she can help me put everything out. I don't care if it's Monday afternoon. Put everything outside. So I don't have to worry about that. And it will be done unless I want to add more. My goal is 15 plus boxes, you guys. I'm going to hit it. I'm going to hit it. But again, my brain was telling me, get rid of more right away. And I'm getting rid of a lot. So I am. But it's hard sometimes because I think I want something. So I think maybe you're doing the absolute best you can. Like you are. You couldn't do 1 second better. Why don't you feel good about it? So I am. I feel good about what I've done. Basically a rock star, y'all. And in that heap of, I'm going to set my alarm and listen to it because it really drained me. But it's so funny. I used to just, I'm really depressed, and I am, but I'm in motion, and that's good. I'd rather be depressed in motion than depressed on my couch. So, and sorting through I have such good taste, y'all. Really, I don't know. I don't know. sometimes I do get sad and think, well, maybe if I didn't have ADHD, or I had diagnosed and had medicine early, I would have a different career. I love, if I could make more of what I do, but I love it. But I think I was thinking about this, and somebody said to me once, a supervisor, and I said, I don't think I've worked anywhere that's not fun, really. And he said, that's because you're there and you make things fun. It was nice. So yeah, but yeah, I do have a little bit of regret about that, but I'm journaling stuff out, y'all. Journaling helps so much. And I go between being a little terrorized but so goal is right now, roommate. My goal is, if I have to sell, I don't want to. I'm going to keep my house. I'm going to keep my house. I'm saying, but eventually I'm going to sell it, right? And I want to change my life. You change your life, right, by letting go of things, right, by making better choices in the moment every day. And that's what I've been doing. And I really want to get started with the EMDR. So I think that's what I'm going to do today, make a list of the people that I'm going to call and leave message or send them emails and see if I can have a consultation. And the good news is we could probably do it on Zoom. So my brain guy sent out a list, but somebody's in Virginia and they're like, well, we could meet her in person at Calvert County. Y'all, that is hours away. I'm just going to stick to the list I found. I'm going to try one more time with my friend for her daughter. Actually, yeah, I'm going to do that today and say, can she give me her number, or Beverly find it? And because I want to ask her, or you know what? I could look on her website. She's a child psychologist, y'all. If you were in Virginia, in Northern Virginia, let me know and I will give you her information. That's what I'll do. I'll email her directly, because her mom is in the midst of all kinds of tests and out of state. And prayers for my friend Nancy. She's just a lovely person. Scary stuff going on, and I understand, because when you're older, there are people who are in perfect shape and haven't eaten a bad toxic food their whole life, exercise, do everything right. And yeah, you probably can do a lot more at my age, and I'm going to get there. But natural people, the normal things, and you have heart issues and age, it does get harder to recover. It's like, I recovered pretty quickly from yesterday. It's going to take Beverly all day. She can't do that. I get mad, but she's being really smart about it. I'm like, don't, because when she gets gardening, she's gone. Like, you can't afford it. You got to recover, right? And I pushed it an hour too far, I realized yesterday. But my brain was like, let's just finish this. Let's just finish that. Let's just put these here. So, and my having energy to do other things is more important than my brain being satisfied. Okay, brain? But, and that's why I'm glad I'm doing this now. I do have the energy. It would have been better 20 years. It's been better not to have done any of this, but y'all, it's a challenge. So the grocery store. So I would like to so I looked at all the digital sales, some good ones, y'all. I'm not buying anything. There is a butter that's on sale called Pugora, or Pugora, something like that I thought I might buy one of those. So if I want to make scones, I'm putting it in the freezer right away, because you need to have it from frozen. I don't know if my brother likes scones because it's his birthday, and I usually make him something because my mother would have. I'm not sure because of the heat I'm going to do that, but he's getting all this cool stuff. But yeah, and so I think cherries are still on sale, but I have enough for next week, so I'm going to skip the cherries. I have, let me think. I also have stuff for smoothies. And maybe I'll make a smoothie for myself on Monday, because that's going to be something, y'all. It's going to be a lot. Let's see. What else do I have, y'all? I have these hamburgers from Aldi. Can't find them. They're in my freezer. I got to sit down and read. It's funny because I've been pulling stuff out to eat, and it seems like now it's even more in there. It's wild, but which is a good thing, right? But these are good. And I need to have something like that. Just throw it in, 20 minutes later, I got something to eat. So that's the kind of thing. And I do have some peppers I want to cut up. And so maybe what I'll do is I'll saute the mushrooms, the spinach, and the peppers from my quiche, it's not quiche-less quiche, y'all. It's crustless quiche, my brain. So get that all under control. And I wonder, can you freeze quiche? I bet you can, right? Like I could freeze half, maybe. I don't know, I have to think about it. But what a good thing to grab and a good snack during the day. Yum, y'all, yum. And maybe I'll boil some eggs. I have some eggs. There are eggs on sale, so I'm gonna get another dozen. Maybe I'll do that, I'll boil some eggs. I did a bad job last time. I couldn't peel on them. It was very annoying. And I still have threatening to make tuna fish. Got everything I need for tuna fish and some chickpeas. And then you guys, I need to learn to get my beans, right? And undry them. I don't know what you call them, but undry them, right? Basically they're dry and they need not to be dry. So that's called undrying. And I do want to get some like, I think there's turkey cutlets on sale. So I'm going to look at those. And then I need bananas. Bananas are just the perfect fruit, y'all. I don't care. And I do have kind of 3 that are not that great. But I saw these banana bread muffins. Maybe I can make that for my brother. And then I could have some. Last year I made my favorite muffins, but it's very time consuming. I'm not doing that. But these bananas, I might do that. So I have come across some photocopies and recipes ripped out of magazines, stuff like that from my mom. So I am now corralling them, but there's some that must have been I got. They're really good and things I want to make right now. But I have a whole box full of that kind of stuff. So yeah, and I have to remember about the books is that I'll always have access to more books, more used books, right? And that's what, I think I might go through my fiction again and let more go. I given all the romance for my friend Samita. She loves it. And again, there's a couple authors, Lindsay Sands and Sandra Hill, who I remember being very funny. So I kept some of them. But there's one about this Viking and he goes back in time, he goes time travels, and I don't know, I remember the heroine goes back to Viking time and she has her purse with her. It is hysterical. So, but yeah, so I might do that. And I have a lot of books that are sort of racy, very racy, because I went through a phase. I don't know. I think what? I don't know. But I think they're valuable, believe it or not. But I think what I might do is just pack them up and, you can buy these things. When you get purses and stuff, they have those little things, or you buy something that has those little, I have some of those, and then throw them in there and, put them in something, that Mises are not going to get into. I found a dead one. I couldn't even tell you about the bird situation. So I had sticky traps, and somehow 2 birds, there was one by when I opened the garage door, I felt, this little bird trap. I was like, I screamed, I was so upset. And then I pushed it back, and then I noticed I'm going out the garage door, there's one in there. I'm like, how did I get 2 birds in sticky traps? Horrible, horrible. Kenny came and disposed of them for me. I couldn't even. The sticky traps are gone right now because there are no mice. I have not seen any mice stuff I'm coming across is old. So that's good. Oh, thank God that thing worked. Last night, I remember the middle of the night, I left my garage door open because I thought my big one, but my into the garage, let's just hope they didn't jump and get in. But I guess I'm going to say the birds were probably really sick. Because how did they get in there? I don't know. Traumatizing. So anyway, yeah, I can't wait to show you my studio. It is overrun with wonderful abundance that I am happy to share. I really wish I could get my act together, but I can't. It's not there to get together. Or I tried to find anybody who might want to help me and like split the profits if we sell them. But majority of stuff is nice to give away and have the abundance go to somebody else, knowing that, abundance will come to you. That's how it works, I think. But it'd be fun. My brain would love to put the packets and stuff together. So my best friend on the internet, my BFF, my farm girl best friend's getting a package. So I don't know if any of you guys, yeah, right now I can't afford postage. So I would send people stuff. It's just crazy. Maybe I'll do a buy me a cup of coffee, which I want to do anyway, and then I could get money for postage to maybe mail stuff to people. That'd be kind of fun. Yeah. But anyway, so we'll see the grocery store. I might, when I have my list, I'll go over it with you. But I'm shopping. These digital coupons are excellent, you guys. They're really good. But Haagen-Dazs. Haagen-Dazs is, you can't buy Haagen-Dazs full price, right? Anyway, you buy two for $6, y'all. That's $3 Haagen-Dazs. Now, Walmart's right about, Walmart has the cheapest Haagen-Dazs, right? I think it's $3.98. Anyway, I'm not going to buy the pints because I literally can't control myself. But the ice cream bars are another story because it's like, this is it. You're not going to eat more. And I don't have them every day. They're very rich. I even had a couple I've split and ate because they're very rich, very satisfying. So my favorite is the one that has coffee and it has chocolate with like almond crunchy things. Anyway, so we'll see about that if they're there. I'm going to get 2 boxes of that and I have put in my downstairs freezer. I put everything sweet downstairs. And you'd be shocked. Maybe not a hug. Even going downstairs sometimes is not appealing to me. Right, Clara? Clara's still tickling. But at least she's using the boxes I have everywhere. And like I said, my Nature Made got delayed. Oh, Nature's Miracle is so mad. But I think it's coming tomorrow now, or you can cancel it. Why? Why is that lost? And my Black Light, I can hardly wait, but so maybe Zachy had given me a $20 coupon to like Petco. Maybe Sunday night I could run by. And they're running about $30 for a big one. But maybe I could run by and buy some and get started. But I need my Black Light. I don't know. Sunday night I probably won't be run by anything. Tonight my goal is to run into Safeway or Giant really quick. Forget what Safeway, because I looked at Safeways already. But like I said, I got those English muffins for $1.99. Right now I think they have them for, I don't know, $3 a pack. But y'all, my Giant sells them for $5.69. But you know what? I'm not buying more right now. I have them and they're not high on yucca. So I will have to do a search one day because I really do like having one with an egg on it. You know, half of one. Clara's trying to get comfortable, right? I think Clara's lost a little weight. I've got to weigh her. I have been not restricting her food, but giving her just little bits at a time. And the good news is she does like the kidney dry food, or it helps your kidneys. So that's good. That's expensive. She's just, I'm acting like that's a treat, right? She's just getting a little bit at a time, which is good too for her losing weight. All right, you guys. So that's kind of what's going on here. I did my show and tell. I feel like this is okay. I love these things. I really do want to roast some of them. But y'all throw them in the microwave. Oh, I know I need corn on the cob. But you just, wrap them in a wet towel and nuke them for a couple minutes. But you do your thingy, and then they're good. I did it the other day with some hummus and a little bit of cut up vegetables. I'll have to do that again and show you. It was phenomenal. So I went savory instead of butter. You guys, it was so good. And the other thing I think I talked about is I want to buy some salad stuff and make my own salads. Now, I have to be prepared, right? When I get it, I literally need, maybe Monday I can do that. Go get it. Come sit here, prep it with you guys, and then have it ready. Like, here's the lettuce. I grab a handful. Here's this. Here's that. So I need to think of that because I think the last one I had that was put together, number one, the dressing's not healthy. Nothing about it is healthy. But I thought you could treat yourself to some croutons and or something crunchy. But like I said too, you can take unexpected cheddar, and this is what I want to do, and melt it and make it hard and crunch it on top because y'all can't beat that. And I have feta to use up. So yeah, oh my gosh, you guys, I have to find it. Oh, I think I said it on this table and it's buried. There's a certain kind of little tomatoes. They're called sweetums or something. You can pop them in your mouth like candy. Oh my God, they're so good. I made myself nachos yesterday, and these really good tortilla chips I like. I think I was craving salt. Put a little bit of the cheese on it, Trader Joe's, and then I had some sour cream. I put some taco seasoning in it. I don't have any. I need some pico de gallo or some salsa. And then I cut up some of these tomatoes. Oh my gosh, y'all, they were good. They were super good and crunchy and easy. So I will find that. I should take a picture and put it on Instagram. I have so much to put on Instagram. But, I did a good job uploading. I cannot tell you how YouTube fought me all day. I tried to upload my first one really early, and it didn't go. And then when I was doing the second one, then you have to put up the same one again, and somehow it pushes it. I don't explain it. I don't understand. So what I read on the internet. I think that, so if you guys, if there's two and you made a comment, I try to delete the one that doesn't have comments, but I definitely, if I have to delete one with the least amount of comments, I read them. But this one didn't have comments yet. The other one did, so I got rid of that. And yeah, that's okay. Just keep on keeping on. And yeah. I'm trying to think value. Am I on a scale of 1 to 10? How much have I let go? 19. But yeah. So once we get all the paper to be sorted outside, anything that's sorted, I'm keeping, and I want to have one whole bookcase of just sorted paper. Like, okay, so here's some of my categories. Coffee stains, y'all. I've been wanting a coffee stain, but I'm not doing it. So just coffee stain paper. Then I have coffee stains with color. Then I have coffee stains with colored stencil. That means it's done, basically, right? I just have stencil paper. I have just colored paper. I have old paper. I have line paper. So I have a lot sorted. I have enough to let me do collage for a long time. But I'm thinking Monday, I'm going to start a ritual again at night. I'm going to sit at my table and do something artistic because it will all be cleared up. In theory, I really have about 10 things I need to do to get off my list that involve phone calls and kind of actions and, setting up the portal and all that kind of stuff. So I really am going to work on that. Because let's say Sophia comes at noon and I'll have worked up till noon. She comes at noon and we'll be in and out of the garage, or at least she will be. Yeah. When she leaves, then I tidy up whatever. I'm gonna start laundry that day. I need to do laundry. It's not out of control in the sense it's all over my rug, which I'm very proud of, but it's all heaped up in one mass in my bathroom, so I just have to sort it and then get it started. But yeah, and then when she leaves to come in and rest, I will take an hour rest. And then I'm going to start again because I'm going to organize today and tomorrow what I need to do. And then I will just whip it out. Yeah, because I would like to have some of these things just off my list, y'all. And then, like I said, I'm supposed to be taking pictures in my living room. And now it looks like, and this is not how I'm training myself to put things away. Last night I didn't because I was exhausted, but I am training myself to put things away. So that, again, that will be dealt with. And yeah, and I have this table thing in the living room and it's empty and you can put all kinds of stuff in it. It has now been decluttered. I have all the magazines I have gone through. I have maybe kept 20 magazines total, other than Flair magazine, which is valuable. But yeah, and so that's a great space. So I don't have to have things sitting out. Like my library books can go there I'm looking at or whatever. And when I have a roommate, when the roommate comes, the fabulous, wonderful, most perfect and complete roommate comes from me, Clara, and the roommate. So that can go in there. So I did, that was a Herculean, y'all, because there were catalogs, there were flea market kind of magazines, which I love. I think I kept 5. Romantic Homes, British magazines. Mindful there's a bunch. I kept some Mindful. I love them because I like the words in there. And then yeah, so that was a big deal. But I collected all these sort of withdrawn movies from the light for years. I thought, what is this? A lot of them were probably damaged and weren't popular. So I went through and really culled that down. And I think I might not now because my DVDs are contained, but eventually I'll go, that kind of stuff that you can't see, I'll go through again. And then you guys, when I get the majority of this garage decluttered, which honestly, I'm giving myself 4 weeks, it will, then we're going to pull out, and there's a nice day or in the morning, I'm going to pull out. I know now. So I have seasonal stuff, right? So there's 2 categories. So let's say Halloween. I have stuff I want to use in journals and glue books and paper stuff, and then decoration. So the paper stuff's totally separate, and I have enough for 900 people to do a journal. But then I'm really gonna go through the Halloween stuff, the Easter stuff. Valentine's I don't have that much of, and I gave some stuff to Beverly because she loves Valentine's Day. She loves she's just really better at decorating than I am. So yeah, it's a lot. And then, one day, and I love sorting paper. Okay, number one, love it. I could look at every page, but don't allow myself. I just kind of go shh, especially the magazine pages. Girl, I have such cool stuff, but it has no value if I don't know where it is or I can't use it. And I also know I don't need to look for a particular image I pulled out 10 years ago to use in art. Right? And I came across a couple. I set them aside. I'm like, yeah, this is cool. I want to do a sort of a erotic book. May or may not be able to take you with me. I have many. This problem is like Beverly getting her books from the library. She's so eclectic in her taste and loves so many different things, right? Okay, y'all, that is what's happening, and I'll take you with me when I can. And I meant to take a picture of my garage just so Kenny, because he was there Monday and it looked a lot different. It did. So I want to take a picture and show him that. Maybe I'll put it on my community tab. I should have taken one before, but we've all seen my garage. Any of you guys have been around, there's videos. You go ahead and look at my last summer thing. But yeah, doing good. But you know what? My recycle's full till Thursday. So I do have one back. I'll just put it at work because we have tons of recycle bins. And they pick up every week. But the rest will just wait to get filled up again. And I'm going to fill that sucker up with books. And y'all, this Thursday morning, I'm going to leave a little early. I'm going to drive around the neighborhood and I'm going to grab size appropriate boxes. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Is there? I mean, it's just going to be recycled again. I mean, used in. And even good, and I mark out everyone's address when I use it. Not that anybody cares, but. And then also, though, I'm going to go, I don't know when I'm doing all this, y'all. This sounds like, Beverly's like, that's a lot for a day, Tracy. I'm like, is it? What? Because I have sometimes no concept of time or space. It's just an ADHD thing. But I need to go by Lowe's and buy boxes because I do not. I think I'm going to get the small ones because they're easier. I don't know. Maybe I'll get a batch of small and a batch of medium because I do not want to get stuck because I do not have boxes. And a lot of you guys, this is what's in the garage, not in the house. So I put a lot in the garage. So I have maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 good sized containers full of little things. So once I get the paper going, and I'm going to be lickety split on the paper, there's not going to be, I'm not drawing this, I mean, really, it's going to be fast. And I think as I go, I'll just be like, but then all that's going to go together. That's going to move together. And we got my dolls to do. If I decide, I'm letting all the Barbies go, but except for my personal Barbies. But then I have creepy dolls, and I'm not sure I'm ready to let them go. We'll see. The truth. But just loads of little things. So like a head came off a doll. I have that. Keychains, stuff like that. And I've always collected them. I love little fun things. You know, my pets are sacred. They're not going anywhere, but they're contained in a way on the wall. They're decorative now, so that's good. And I think I showed it on a video when I was decluttering, but that's a thing, y'all. But I tell myself I would rather go through Halloween and Easter stuff and let it go than go through my little things. That's okay. But I would like to contain it all as much as I can and get the containers down. But one is, I can see there's this really cool polka dotted teapot I have. Maybe I'll take that to work, but am I gonna make, I don't know. I can see myself having people over brewing up tea. But I think I have a teapot in here. So if I switch then I think I have one. My mom loved teapots too. Not like my friend Beverly and Rita collects amazing teapots. I don't think this is one she would like. But yeah, that makes me, I have to make a date with Rita. I have all kinds of people I need to see too. It's just so flippin' hot, right? I get my list going of people. My friend Indira I want to see. Irene I want to see. Laurie I want to see. I mean, I missed my last breakfast with everyone. And I'm really glad I did cancel because I couldn't do it. And, you know, I just couldn't. So, all right, guys, I'm going to go for sure because I have about hour and 10 minutes and I want to get my dishes unloaded and get anything that's going to the food bank. I guess we'll talk tissue paper tomorrow. I think I've found all the tissue paper. So in art, real quick, so I don't want to let go. And then we have napkins, right? But anyway, so in art, well, you know, it's packaging, right? You need stuff to wrap gifts in. Y'all, this wet, my new glasses should be here in a week. But you can decoupage this, or you can add bits to art, right? Okay, that's reasonable. Unreasonable amount is fine. I just happen to have unreasonable amount. And so I'm giving some to Rita, because she'll love this stuff and she'll use it. And then I'm keeping some. I took all the white out and I put them in my gift closet. And also some of the white that was janky, you know what I mean? I have it set aside so I can wrap up things. Actually, I should put some in the garage. So I can wrap up things I'm letting go, use it up. And then I have, let's see what's in here. Okay, so this was all the wrapping paper I kept, y'all. Oh no, this is seasonal. Okay, so here's an example of seasonal stuff, right? We'll go through that later because I really do should go. But also, I think this is stuff I was keeping. I have these really cool, I found them, I don't remember when I got them, but these Ziploc bags. So this one can be changed. But like, I don't know, there's some art tissue. Here, these are here. So I love this stuff, and of course you can get it now at the Dollar Tree, but this is like vintage stuff. So what I'm gonna do in it, I know I have more than this. But so you're doing art, let's do clusters. Y'all wanna do clusters. And I know where everything is. So you take it and kind of, let's say, you can color it, stamp on it, and do like a little cluster, you know, to put behind someone's head, stuff like that. But yeah, so we'll go through all that tomorrow. And this thing is gonna go. I had all my scarves in it, but for now, like this is going, a book somebody gave me I don't like anymore, and then my little sloth, he was hanging. He kind of got unglued. And he's, I don't know about him anyway. He's got to be glued up because I don't want him thrown out. But anyway, so right now I'm just tossing stuff in here. And actually I should get a real box, right? That's probably good for sorting paper. Okay, that's what's going on. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna wait on the sweet potato till I hear from y'all. And yeah, have a great one. I'm gonna see if I can post this right now. It's a little long. Maybe I need to do them in 2 parts. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Okay guys, you take care and I will talk to you soon.